So I make $20,000 from my Skool group. And the craziest part is I have a pretty small following of like less than 10,000 people. So I'm going to show you guys exactly how I do that. And hopefully you can make some more money by learning these principles that I've learned. So if you look at my Skool here, as you can see, it is a real Skool. Hopefully you can see that. I'm going to go to the settings, go to dashboard. You can see I actually have 200 members, and I'm making a monthly recurring revenue of $23,000, which is insane because I have a small following. So I'm going to show you how I did that and how you can do the same. And so when people go to make schools, they get a lot of things confused or backwards. They start focusing on the whole idea of like a school, this trendy school group. But you should just be realizing that all you're really doing is you're selling an online course. That's what you're doing. You're selling a course. Skool is just a platform to host that course in a community. So it's like you going to sell Amazon products and you're so focused on like, man, I can't wait to sell an Amazon product instead of worrying about, well, what product am I actually going to sell? Like Amazon just hosts the marketplace. Same with Skool. It's just a hosting platform for your community, for your course. So that is the real secret, is creating a good course and community. How do you do that? Well, it all starts by starting with something people are going to buy. So most people, when they go to make a course, they just think of like, what can I put in a course? What do I want to put in a course? And they don't ever think, does anyone actually want to buy this? So let me give you a good example. People will come in here and they will make a Skool group that teaches you mindset, finance, relationships, and getting jacked. Like they just teach like 5 different things. And it sounds good in theory because they're like, oh, well, more is more, right? The more stuff that I sell, the more valuable it is. But you need to understand how value creation actually works. So this is how value creation works. You have a problem, or like people have problems. This is just inherent in the human race. People have problems. Those problems create pains that hurt. The pain motivates them to find a solution to their problem. Once they find that solution, the pain is gone, which means value is created because we hate pain. We want to move from pain to pleasure. That's what we're always trying to do, even if it's like in the long run, right? That's what we're doing. And so you're helping someone alleviate pain. That's kind of from Charlie Morgan. Thanks, Charlie, for that. So you're helping someone alleviate pain. And the problem is, just like you would go to different doctors, you need to be specific. You need to solve one specific problem for one specific person. So for instance, if you have a heart disease, which is that's a lot of pain, big problem, are you going to go to a general family physician doctor? Or are you going to go to a heart specialist, a heart surgeon? Well, clearly you're going to the heart surgeon. And who do you think is paid more, by the way? A heart surgeon. So it pays to solve very specific problems for specific people. So if you're just saying, oh, we're going to get jacked, we're going to teach you mindset, we're going to teach you business, we're going to teach you relationships. It's like, why would they go to you trying to be the jack of all trades when they would go to one specific person who their expertise is in each thing? So they go to this one person who is the king of getting people jacked. They go to this one person whose specialty is getting people great relationships, right? Because if you're trying to do 5 things, you're going to get crushed by someone who's doing one thing. So one product, one niche, one problem you solve to start with until you completely solve it. So the way I've positioned my Skool is it is to help people learn persuasion in order to make their first $1,000 online. That is all my messaging. It is very, very clear. That is the exact problem that I solve. I have proven to solve it multiple times. There's multiple people who have bought my $100 Skool and made thousands of dollars within 30 days. It's insane. So that is the solution that I solve. And so you must think first, what is the problem I solve and who do I solve it for? Like if you understand exactly who your niche is, your target customer, and the exact specific one problem you solve, you can make some serious money. So from there, once you have a very defined problem, you must be very specific in your messaging. That is the next problem that I see is people will, let's say they're selling fitness. They're helping someone lose weight. And it's just like, hey, I sell weight loss. You have to be very specific on who it's for and also like the exact thing the transformation. They just say, hey, come get your dream body. The issue is dream body means a million different things to a million different people. So be specific. Are you helping like teenage guys pack on muscle? Are you helping like stay-at-home moms lose 30 pounds? Like who exactly are you targeting? And then what exactly are you giving to them? Maybe you want to add 3 to 5 inches on your arms in 90 days, in 120 days. Like what is the precise transformation? Because which one speaks more to you? If I was to say, I'm a productivity guru. If you need help with productivity, come to me. Or I help copywriters learn how to maximize their productivity in daily activities to hit their first 10K month. Obviously, that one is way more valuable because it's specifically tailored to you. You feel like I can solve more problems. And so that is how you must position your school. It must be very, very specific on exactly who you help and exactly what you do. And then the next thing, you are not selling a product to people. You are selling a transformation. You're selling them going from point A to point B. So you must exactly know what that point A is and what that point B is. And you must sell it through that. So if you look at my Skool page, I don't have anything about how many coaching calls are in there or how many, like what exact things you get, or like most people in their Skool descriptions are like 4 live calls, direct help from me, all these things. But bro, people aren't buying courses. They don't care about the course itself. They care about what the heck does it do for them. So if you look at all my messaging, it is nothing but benefits. It is nothing but talking about the transformation I'm going to help them make. And so that is very, very key. And the next part is, how do you actually get people to pay you money and join your school and stay in it for a while? Well, the answer to the first problem is you must have very clear messaging. You must understand how to persuade. And what I mean by that is you must understand everything it takes for someone to actually have confidence to buy your product. So a couple of things just off the top of my head is, one, like I said, being very specific in your messaging. 2, if you can clearly articulate the pain they're in, they will trust you to be able to solve it. Like if someone goes, oh, dude, yeah, I remember what it felt like to wake up and go to school, and I couldn't stand being in class, and my teachers would tell me to do this, and I knew it was low leverage. I knew it was awful. I wanted to start a business. Like the more someone can resonate with exactly how you feel, the more you trust them that they can help you solve that problem. And so it's kind of like a doctor. You go to a doctor's office and he's like, oh, you tell them one symptom and he's like, oh yeah, are you feeling this as well? And this too? And also does that cause this? And you're like, yeah, it does. What does that happen? You're like, wow, this person knows what I'm going through. He's seen it before. He can help me. That is the exact feeling you must create for your customers in your messaging by being very clear on exact pains they're facing so that they will trust you to solve it. Then you must explain to them how you've solved the problem for other people. So if you have not helped other people go through the transformation you're promising someone, then you shouldn't be selling it. You should be doing it for free. So before I sold my course at all, I had a free Discord for months where I helped people for completely free get the exact result I wanted to get people to pay for. Why? Because that allowed me to actually make a product that was good, by the way. Like I had reps of like creating the product over and over again to make sure it was good before I sold it. And then I had testimonials. I had proof that I could actually do what I was teaching in my course. And so, yeah, guys, if you want to make 20K a month from Skool like I do, follow those principles. And if you want to learn persuasion, you can go join my school. But hopefully this video helped you, and see you later.